Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you. It is Saturday morning, and Amberlynn has graced us with another video this morning. It uploaded at about 6 a.m. my time. But, yeah, she's also back to answering Q&As on Instagram, I noticed. So that's interesting because she had stopped doing that, but now she's back to it. She had a few up this morning. I'm sure I've missed them over the last few days because I don't constantly check that application, so I'm not really an Instagram kind of girl. I have Instagram, and I tell you can contact me down below, but I don't really upload much. So, but all that being said, we do have a new Amberlynn Read video titled "We Have a Lot to Talk About." ... And just for reference, an ellipses is 3 dots, not 4. So Amberlynn doesn't know how to use an ellipses. I'm sure nobody's surprised by that. But enough of me being snarky to Amberlynn. We do have a new video from her that is quite long. It is 30 minutes long. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I know it's been a hot minute. So it's actually super late right now. This is actually when I would be sleeping, but I was like, I need to film this. I need to make this a priority. I know I look tired. I feel tired. I might be long.
She doesn't look very tired. She looks like she always does. Being long-winded though, that is a possibility. I'm going to try to move my microphone up a little bit higher. This is the case for my new glasses. It's fuzzy. Oh, and apparently it has metal in it because my microphone
who knows,
stuck to it.
But I was like, I need to film this video because I've only filmed one video, I want to say in the last like 8 days, and it was a weigh-in video. And then when I was on my camera, I still had video footage from Vlogmas. So I'm over here just like deleting, and I go really quickly because it's just 2 steps. It's like boop, 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 and I was just,
oh no, I bet she deleted recent footage.
Going. I deleted my weigh-in video. Yep, I was trying to clear out a bunch.
Now, some people might say, oh, I bet she just did it on purpose because she gained weight. I totally believe that she would delete her video on accident. We've all done it. We've all accidentally deleted footage or lost footage. It happens.
Videos before I uploaded my weigh-in video onto my phone because you guys know I do like to edit on my phone, but I do not use my phone to film.
She does edit on her phone. She's a toilet editor.
So I didn't even have my freaking footage on my phone. I wish I would have, because that would have been a whole lot better because I would have been able to get the footage. But when you delete something off the SD card, it's gone for good. It's gone. I do want to say before I get into things, like, because this is just like a full-fledged update video, weigh-in, life-related, weight loss surgery, just everything. I do want to say that I needed a break. I felt like I was oversharing. I was sharing a lot daily. Like, I was filming daily, but not uploading daily.
So she goes back and forth on this, wanting to share or not wanting to share. I feel like I was sharing too much. I feel like I'm not sharing enough. I feel like I'm sharing too much. Now we're back to the I feel like I'm sharing too much. But what has she really been sharing that's too personal? Like, a lot of it's been about her weight loss surgery, which I think people are really interested in seeing. So,
and I was like doing step by step of like my my weight loss journey with like the whole surgery thing, and I was just like giving a lot. And I noticed that by doing that, the reaction I was receiving wasn't mixing very well with like my mental health. I have started reading comments again, and I have seen so much positivity. So thank you guys, like more positivity.
Thank you, French speakers.
Than I've seen in a very, very long time. And I appreciate it so much because it's truly going to help me. But for some reason, you know, I'm human.
I do agree that seeing positive feedback for something you're doing does help you feel better about what you're doing. But Amberlynn's always going to get negative feedback. If she does something good, she deserves praise. Absolutely, you know, kudos. Because getting that positive reinforcement can help her to continue to do better. You know what I mean?
Okay, not some reason. let's restart that sentence. See, I'm tired. I was gonna say I'm human, not perfect. And for some reason, like, my brain was just subconsciously focusing so much more on just like the negativity around me getting weight loss surgery. And I can't do that, won't do that. I want this to be a very positive experience for me. Obviously, I mean, it's like life-changing, and it's been
I wonder what I haven't read a lot of the recent comments on her videos, but I'm wondering what negativity she's getting about the weight loss surgery, because I mean, I'm happy to see her be approved for it and be able to get it. I'm just concerned about it because I told her she needed to lose 1 pound. The psychologist approved her already after meeting with her for what, a couple of hours, a few hours. Um, it just seems like the approval process for this particular program doesn't seem very thorough to me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe all programs are this way. If any of you have experience with weight loss surgery, let me know down below what your experience was. But yeah, I mean, from what I've read, it seems to be a little quick.
it's been hard, and I've just been really focused this last week with like going to appointments, you know, dotting my I's and crossing my T's, and I've been hanging out with some friends and just like when I needed to take a load off. And yeah, I mainly just needed time to myself, and I needed to stop oversharing. I do still want to continue sharing this journey. I did have a moment where I was dead set on not continuing because it was just like really messing with me mentally. You know, this is a time in your life where you need support more than ever, because it's like I am putting myself in a scary position by getting weight loss surgery at this size. Going under and getting surgery is a very scary situation. So I just need like all the positivity, and I'm going to try my hardest. Again, I am human, but I'm going to try my hardest to just focus on that. So like I said, this is like an update video on just like everything and anything and everything. I want to give you guys a Lego update. So here's that footage.
Ooh, let's see the Titanic.
So this is a
flowers.
Lego my mom got me for
What happened to your box? Jesus.
Christmas, because I get her fresh flowers delivered to her for special occasions. So she wanted to get me some flowers as well, but Lego flowers that I can keep forever. And
I have my Birds of Paradise Legos, and they're really pretty. I don't think I ever uploaded the footage of me putting that together. I have so much video footage that I've never even uploaded. House projects I'm still working on I need to upload.
I did end up completing it kind of quickly too. It was so fun, and I had these little bead things and I wasn't using them, so I was like, this is perfect. So it's like fake water, if you will. It looks beautiful. So I also had another Lego set.
Ooh, the succulents, those are really pretty too. I also like the bonsai tree one. I have like 4 or 5 boxes of Legos downstairs that I need to put together that I got for Christmas, and then still I need to put the Atari together that I bought last year. I need to work on that.
It was like succulents that I actually got from someone in my life who is important to me. So there was quite a few bags, but it was super cute because like it was such little skinny pamphlets, and I was used to like a big one because of the Titanic. But look how awesome this came out. Oh my god, isn't it adorable? I thoroughly had so much fun. Like, not only do I like big Legos, but also like the small ones. And then this is the
I really like the flower sets. They're really pretty. And for someone like me that can't keep plants alive, they're perfect.
one that Feline got me, which is Starry Night. I started it, you guys, and I just kind of wanted to show you that this is what I will be working on. It is a thicker one, and I'm super excited. I'm not going to show you how much I have done right now. It's honestly not that much, but what I have done, it's been a great time. But this is what you guys are probably waiting for. Look at this puppy. I have finished Titanic. Like, this is my heart, my pride, and my joy. This honestly was a dream of mine to do.
I love the Lego Titanic. There's a new Lord of the Rings Lego set that's coming out this year. I think it's Rivendell, I think. Oh, I want it. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings and Tolkien fan. Oh, I want it. I want it so bad.
This Lego. I love Legos, and the fact that Feline spent so much money on this for me, I'm so grateful for her.
It's expensive.
She did not have to do it, but yeah, look how amazing she looks. She's huge. So yeah, as you can tell, I have been greatly obsessed with Lego lately. Got Titanic done and she is massive. Right now we do have her in the office.
If I were to get the Titanic one, I would put it in the living room on the wall on a shelf. I want the Titanic one too. It's so expensive though.
Actually in front of my girlfriend's desk on a long like folding table. It's pretty massive. So we're trying to figure out how we want to have it, and I'm thinking of getting like floating shelves and maybe putting it in the hallway or something like that because I love her and I'm obsessed with her. So I want to show you the roses that Feline got me for Valentine's Day. I was not expecting it at all. I woke up and she was like, come in the office, come in the office. And I was like, why do you want me in there so bad? And she just had those waiting for me, and I just thought it was so sweet. I actually cried a little. I'm that dumb. I'm that pathetic. I'm that much of a romantic. So next little update is I want to show you guys some P.O. Box stuff that I got. Okay, so this, it also made me emotional. It was so sweet. So this is from Samantha and Amber, and they got me this Bambi backpack.
People are really going all out on this Bambi and Feline stuff, aren't they? I need to send her that book that I recommended to her that she never saw my message.
I'm like obsessed. This card too says paper hug, a matching wallet. It made me emotional. I was like, this is so sweet. And like what they wrote, it was so kind. They also got me this gem canvas kit. It reminds me of diamond painting. So I'm excited to try this. Thank you guys so much. It's so sweet. I'm literally going to be using it like pronto. Okay, so I did get a diamond painting from someone that I have been talking to on Instagram who actually has like a whole business. So I'm going to put her link down below because...
Oh, she'll talk to them on Instagram, but not me. I just messaged her about the book recommendation, and then she never said anything back. I might just send her the book. What do you guys think? Should I just send her the book that I recommended? I think she would like it. I thought it was really good. It's kind of a supernatural lesbian romance novel. It has like shapeshifters and magic, and it's really interesting.
Trust me, this is a massive diamond painting. I have never even seen one this big ever. Like, look at her. Look at her.
It's huge.
She's so big. Oh my god. And I want to show her.
Did you say big?
And do her. Okay.
That's what she said.
That sounded wrong. I do want to document this process because that's what she requested. She said, I can't wait to watch you do it. And I'm like, yes. So her shop is jadedgemshop.com. She is also Jaded Gem Shop on Instagram. So all of that's right there. I don't know if that's blurry or not, but either way, I will have her linked below. And what I find amazing that came with the diamond painting is these cool little containers, which I usually just get this bit where it's like in these little baggies, which is fine. It just makes it a little bit harder, but these are already just like ready to rumble. And this is actually the diamond painting picture. It is a mermaid. And then Katya, I absolutely loved your letter. So thank you so much. And then last but not least, Tracy Jordan got me this really cool color in reverse coloring book where it's already colored, but you have to draw what it is. That I thought.
I've seen something about reverse coloring books, and I was like, what is that? So interesting. It's already colored, but you draw the lines to show what's been colored. Huh.
Super cute
Weird.
and thoughtful, so thank you. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you guys is a little book update. During this last like week where I've just been like taking time for myself, why are we blurring? I have been doing a lot of reading. So just really quickly, I want to tell you the rating that I gave these books and all that. We're just going to do it really quickly. I know not everyone likes to read, but books are good for the brain, I promise. So
books are good for the brain. We're going to skip this in the video, just so you know. I'll sit through it, but you won't see it.
Alrighty, so now that we're done with all that little deals,
we're
going to talk about weekly weigh-ins. I'm going to give you my weight from actually last Sunday when I did film the video, and then I'm going to tell you what I am now. So like I was saying before, I feel like I've been doing a lot of oversharing and stuff, and I feel like doing weekly weigh-ins wasn't doing anything good for me. I don't want to feel obligated to have a set day of when I need to weigh in for my audience. I want to weigh in for myself, and I want to weigh in for my surgeon.
Well, but wouldn't doing a set...
I want to weigh in for my doctor. I don't want to weigh in for my audience, and that's how it felt to me, and that's very unfortunate because I know a lot of people like my weigh-ins, but right now I'm not doing this for anyone else but me, and I just didn't feel like they were serving me like anything positive. So is there going to be weigh-ins? Yes, but I want to be able to, if I want to come on 2 days in a row and be like, this is what I weigh, I want to do that. I don't want to have just like set schedule time of when I tell you guys my weight. So last week on the Sunday where you guys saw the weigh-in, I was 508.2. And then this last Sunday, I was 505.2, which was down 3 pounds. But today, I am 503.0, which is another 2.2 pound loss. So since you guys last heard my weight, I'm down a total of 5.2. I am down about 20 something pounds since I went to the weight loss clinic and started doing everything I need to do to get weight loss surgery. So that is pretty amazing, not gonna lie. So I've had a lot.
Good job. That's excellent. I'm glad to see her back on the, you know, losing weight cycle where her weight is going down. That's wonderful to see.
People ask me like, where are you in your weight loss surgery journey? How much longer till you get surgery? What all have you done? What all do you still need to do? Because as you guys know, I have been telling you guys that there is tons of things that I had to do, like a checklist after checklist after checklist, just a lot of stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I was stressing out because for some reason I thought, this is just me being me, that when you went to the weight loss clinic, they were gonna schedule everything for you, but they don't. That's not their job. That's my
It'd be nice if they did, though. I mean,
job. And I'm not used to that type of life, like being really on top of appointments, etc., because I kind of low-key let my depression get in the way, and I'm not this time. So I have been more overstimulated than usual when it comes like to stuff like that, which is fine. This is like really important to me. They only scheduled one thing, and then the rest of everything else I had to schedule myself, etc. I sound like a child. I understand I'm an adult. I'm just not used to putting myself.
I'm really bad at scheduling any kind of appointment because I hate making phone calls. I just hate talking on the phone. I have a little bit of a stutter, so sometimes it just makes me even more nervous and it makes it worse. So I hate making phone calls to make any kind of appointment. If I can make it online, perfect. So I kind of feel where she's coming from on this. I'm really bad about that too, and I'm 43 years old.
First in this area, like normally I would let my phone anxiety get in the way and I wouldn't schedule appointments. I wouldn't even answer my phone when like doctors would call me. I would just, you know, hope that they would leave a voicemail. Like that was a lot of my past anxiety, but like, bro, I'm 32 years old. I need to do this for myself. I can't expect anyone else to do it for me. So I do want to list off all the things that I have done and that I have needed to do. So it's kind of a lot. For me, it is. So the first thing I needed to do was the online seminar, and that took about 45 minutes. So that wasn't too bad. Okay. That was literally the first thing I had to do. And then I had to do the intake packet, which was just like lot of just like new patient information, like a lot. And then I had to do intake day. A lot of people are getting that confused because every time I talk about this day, people are like, yeah, that's a seminar. And I'm like, no. I had to do that online. What I keep talking about is called intake day. And that is what that is called. It is not a seminar. And then I had to do the intake educational course, which I also did that, which was the day that I'm talking about. But like as part of that day was the educational course, which was the beginning of the 8-hour day. Then I had to do the physical with the bariatric providers. That's just like, you know, a normal doctor physical. They ask for your history and they do your blood pressure, your weight, and they might need to do some tests and listen to your lungs and that whole situation. Then I had to do the dietitian bariatric course online, which you guys heard me talking about. It took a few hours. I thoroughly enjoyed.
Skip the registered dietitian evaluation here.
It learned a lot and I felt validated in a lot of it, and they give you goals.
Gotta feel validated. Amberlynn has to always feel validated.
They needed you to do like keeping a food journal, etc. Then I had to do an H. pylori test, which I've done. Everything that I'm naming, by the way, I've done, as you can tell with the little check.
Yeah, I think that is a bacteria in the gut that can cause issues. I think Frumpy Fit has talked about this because I think she had some problems with it. But yeah, that's important to check if you're going to be having any kind of bariatric procedure.
On my checklist. I also had to do the GI scan, which
I wish she would have kept this the same size on her screen, but I guess with her using her phone for any kind of video, for any kind of editing, it it might be hard for her to make things the same size.
to you guys about. That's when I had to drink all that stuff, and then they had to take a bunch of pictures of my stomach. It's like literally from your mouth to your butt, I'm pretty sure, what they're taking pictures of. Then I had to do the pre-surgical questionnaire, and then I had to do the bariatric questionnaire, and then I had to do the psych evaluation where I was approved, and the psychologist is recommending me for surgery, thankfully. Then I had to do the lab work, which I did that, and then my doxer, what is a doxer? And then my primary care provider, which is my doctor, see, I need to go to sleep. They had to fax my results over to the bariatric clinic, and then on top of faxing that over, my doctor had to fax a letter of support, which is just saying that my doctor approves me in their own way for weight loss surgery and that they think it would be best for me as their patient. I had to get an EKG and a chest x-ray. Those were actually the last two things I did. Needed to start a multivitamin and a vitamin D3. I needed to start low impact exercising. So literally just 20 minutes of getting my heart elevated about 2 to 3 times a week, which I have been doing. I'm actually, for my little low impact, I'm just walking. I'm doing a lot of walking in place. I noticed that gets my heart rate up like a lot. And I walk around my apartment. My apartment's pretty big, so I'm lucky in that way. And I'm just really focusing on hitting a step goal every single day. And the last thing I had to check off is lose at least 1 pound, which I have definitely
1 pound. I don't know why. That still just seems very odd to me.
done that. So while editing, I realized that I forgot to mention the registered dietitian evaluation, which is just the one-on-one that I had with the dietitian where she gave me goals and she just talked to me more about personal to me instead of like in the education class. So yeah, I just forgot to mention that one. So I have done everything that I am supposed to do, and now everything is in the hands of technology. And when will my surgeon get the results for this? When will this be faxed over? When will my results for that come in? When will this hit? When will that hit? When will they call me to schedule that appointment? So once I see the surgeon one-on-one, I'm pretty sure, just based off of what I've learned, what I've seen, what I've heard, is that we're going to talk about goals. We're going to choose what surgery would be right for me, because I know a lot of people are asking, like, what surgery are you doing? I know what I want. I know what my doctor recommends for me. So I have to talk to the surgeon about that. And the surgeon is just going to tell me more of like what they think would be right for me. And everyone is different based on their medical, their weight, the way their body works, the things that they've done in the past, et cetera, et cetera. So I know what I want. And the reason why I have not shared online what surgery I want is because I don't want people to talk me out of it. I feel like I know that's what's going to happen, and I don't want that to happen. And I don't want people to scare me into choosing something different or try to persuade me. I just don't want that. If anyone's going to persuade me, it's going to be the surgeon. So right now, my little mini goals for myself, it's like they want you to do and change just like a few things. Like they don't want you to use straws anymore because you can't use a straw after weight loss surgery, which is hard because I love me a straw. No drinking 30 minutes before or after you eat your food. Taking small sips because you won't even be able to take like a normal drink. Obviously, I'm not perfect at these things. I have not gotten weight loss surgery yet. Haven't even seen the surgeon. The only time I saw the surgeon is when it was intake day and they were part of the educational class and they talked to everybody. And another thing is like eating protein first and then eat your vegetables and then eat your carbs. I noticed that that's a little bit hard for me because I like to make foods where things are like mixed together, like stir fries and things like that. And
interesting. I wonder if that's because carbs, typically like bread and stuff, may expand in your stomach, and if you eat that first, you'll be fuller before you eat anything else, like your proteins and your vegetables. But yeah, can you not have like stir fries like she mentioned where it's all mixed together?
Usually when I make food like that, I like to eat everything together. Like I like to have a little bit of protein.
Or a sandwich? You have to like deconstruct your sandwich, eat the meat first, and then, I mean,
with a little bit of carb, like brown rice with my vegetable, which is like broccoli, and I like to have that all in one bite. I have to like take smaller bites and I have to chew a little bit more. My teeth are super sensitive, so that has been challenging, having to chew more. And I do have to see a dentist. It's just
we have seen Amberlynn just basically unhinge her jaw and swallow food whole, so yeah.
Since I had that, I've talked about this before and you guys are like, you're crazy. What are you talking about? I don't even know. But if you guys are new to my channel, or you don't remember the story, after I had the hysterectomy, I had a weird sensations through my body.
She brushed her teeth a lot.
One of the two major things for me was my nipples hurt like really bad. My nipples hurt really bad. and I wanted to never stop brushing my teeth. I was insanely obsessed with brushing my teeth. I would probably brush 7+ times a day, and I would just be scrubbing for minutes at a time. I've never really had troubles with my teeth per se, like nothing out of the ordinary. But when I went, I want to say a good 5 months brushing my teeth that often, because it was just like a sensation. It was an overpowering sensation. And I don't know why I correlate it with the hysterectomy. It's just because like literally the day after my surgery, that sensation started. And then thankfully, eventually it went away. But ever since that situation, my teeth are the worst they've ever been. And you grew up being told, you know, you can brush your teeth too much. And you're like, what? Like how? Like, what do you mean? And
right.
like, I'm living proof that if you brush your teeth too much, they mess up your teeth. Like, it hurts to chew anything. I don't know, it's just teeth sensitivity to the max, toothaches to the max. I'm a type of gal who only ever experienced toothaches because of wisdom teeth, and now I'm experiencing them just like from eating bread, from eating something soft. Like, and sometimes it's so bad I like have to rock back and forth. So I do have to see a dentist about that. It definitely sucks. And
it should have been a year ago, 2
but
years ago.
chewing slower, taking smaller bites, and turning your food more into mush helps with digestion, and you won't hurt yourself after surgery and stuff like that, because they literally take a lot of your stomach and they change it and they do things with your intestines. And yeah, so you have to definitely eat different, obviously. And it's a lot of hard work. This whole thing has been so stressful because there's been so many appointments and so much like mental work has gone into this, and like physical work, and it's just been a lot so far. But I'm doing it because this is what I need, this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to save my life. And it sucks that, you know, I have to do it this way, but I think it's like the only way. And that's just me being realistic. Like, this is the only way I'm going to succeed. And
probably
I will eventually get over the hump of feeling ashamed of that, because like I feel ashamed, and I'll eventually stop feeling that way. But right now I do. Like, I feel ashamed that I couldn't do it by myself. It's pretty sad.
But you have started to do it by yourself, and then something triggers you and you go back and gain all of it back. You're going to have setbacks. I think she could do it on her own. I really do. But she has to get the binge eating under control. We've seen her lose 60, 70 pounds. And then something happens and she gains 50 of it back. Now she's back to losing. She's lost, 20 pounds in this last month? She can continue to do that as long as whenever she hits whatever that block is, if she doesn't go back all the way, if she goes back just a little bit, she can get back on track and keep going and get past that. I think she could do it on her own. I really do. Oh, hiccup.
But it's like, I look at other people who have gotten weight loss surgery and I don't think that.
But let me clarify. I think she needs people to help her. I think having a dietitian that gives her like, here's the food options that I want you to choose from. You can choose from these for breakfast if you have breakfast, it's for lunch, dinner, and just have Amberlynn not keep track of calories. Have somebody else be doing that, whether it's wifey or a dietitian. Because if Amberlynn was paying $1,000 a month for this program she was in, she could pay a dietitian $1,000 a month to say, here's what I want you to eat to lose weight.
I think that like, wow, they had to get surgery, they had to have that extra tool. Like, I don't think that. I think that like they're strong and courageous and powerful to even make that decision, because like I said, surgery is scary. This is life altering. This is not an easy fix. It's not an easy change. And I'm going through the process right now, literally in the middle of it. And it's been hard, and I cannot wait until I do all this and I can say a few years down the line that it was the best decision I've ever made in my life. I can't wait for that. So yeah, some other goals I want to focus on is like my steps. I do want to focus on getting my steps in. That's super important. And I want to focus on calories and counting my protein. Protein is super.
Poor shucks about the protein. She is wearing her Apple Watch again. That's good. Just to add on to here, if somebody has to have bariatric surgery to help them lose weight, then that's what they need. I just worry going under some procedure that may not be 100% necessary. Amberlynn is still young enough. It's not like she's my age where she could keel over any minute. I hope she still has time to do it herself. I just worry because there's so many complications that could happen before and after, during surgeries, that if it could be avoided, I would say that's the best route to go personally. And while I hope she's able to meet her goals, and if this is what she feels she needs to do, more power to her. But I do really think she could do it on her own, given the right tools, and if she were to actually work on her mental health aspect of it.
Super important after weight loss surgery. Like, that's super important. Multivitamins, those are like top 2. Like, you need those things. I just want to be more aware of how much protein I'm getting in now. And now that things are scooting along the way, I do want to be able to get surgery at the lowest weight I can be, because I am scared. And I also want my liver to be at the best place it can be, because your liver can get in the way, and I do have a fatty liver, and I don't want my fatty liver to be the reason that they can't do my surgery. That would suck. So I do want to start focusing a little bit more on healthier foods and what they consider to be liver shrinking, liver health. I really, really want to start focusing on that. Even if my surgery is months and months and months away from now, I need to work on me now because I don't want to go under the knife at my worst. No, I want to go under the knife at my current best, what I can be, because that is when I will feel more at peace, and I don't want to put my body under any more stress than it needs to be. So yeah, I'm tired, and when I'm tired, I sometimes ramble and I talk a lot, and I feel like that's currently what's happening. So I'm gonna go. I'm falling asleep as I speak. I hope that you guys did enjoy this update video, and I will be back with another one soon. I promise I will not be MIA for much longer. I just needed a little mental moment, a little mental break. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
All right. Well, that was a lot. We had a lot of updates in that video. We had Legos, we had weight loss surgery, we didn't have any pets. I didn't get to see Rarity. I'm very sad about that. We had a Valentine's Day update, but yeah, that was a lot. We had book updates that I cut out. So yeah, a lot. And that one to talk about. I think I said everything I needed to say during the video. I'm at 35 minutes right now recording. So hopefully, this won't be too terribly long. So I hope you all have a lovely day, a lovely weekend, a lovely week. And until next time, be safe and take care.